My life is starting over.
I'm ready to kick some butt.
I'm gonna be a skinny person.
I deserve to look how I feel. Looking good is not a crime.
It's all about the attitude.
This commitment is to myself.
It is so on.
Can I get a witness? I'm taking it off.
I'm strong, because I'm a wildcat.
This time I am serious.
I'm taking it off.
Taking it off.
Taking it off.
Hello everybody, welcome to another great season of Taking It Off. This year we have 5 people from Halifax and 5 people from Calgary.
And over the course of the next 6 months, we're gonna poke, prod, we're gonna measure your bodies and see some really positive changes in your body composition.
The first test we're gonna do is a 2-kilometer relay race. That means each one of you have to do 1 lap around the track. Everybody here will be timed individually, so we're gonna compare that time with your time the next time we test you. So everybody, ready to get going? Yeah! On your marks, get set.
So what I do in the situation where I can't reach the remote is I bring up the old handy dandy grabbing stick. It's easy to grab stuff with this.
Bruce is actually bulimic, but he hasn't gotten the throwing up thing down yet.
I don't like throwing up, it's gross. That's my joke, man. I gotta lose it all here. My gut, my stomach, and the gut face. Mike says that I'm so fat that when I go camping, the bears hide their food in the trees. Come on! Oh yeah! Byron is my brother, unfortunately. And he and I have this little thing going on where I'm going to lose more than him. This is Janine, and this is also known as Neener, I call her. Okay, why don't you just move? When my girlfriend met me, I was 200 pounds. She's been bugging me a lot about what we're going to do, and I think I'm at a standstill right now because of the way I am, and I don't want to be like that. I want to, it's not fair to her that I flumed up and we're not even married yet.
Go, buddy! Go ahead, go now! Go, dig, dig!
Nice work! I gotta lay off the donair.
This is a Theodore tugboat behind us.
Flagship for our Canadian military right now.
This is the proud military force.
Careful, Byron, you're blocking the entire boat.
This is my house, so come on in and I'll show you around. This is my beautiful wife, Bonnie. Hi. This is Gutface.
I'm the big one in my family. I have an older sister and 2 younger brothers.
I go for the fatties. This is a picture of Bruce and I last year where we actually Bruce lost 110 pounds here. You can actually see how skinny he was.
You're gonna beat your brother! Come on!
I have to lose fat everywhere. My whole body is fat.
Suck it, let it out.
I mean, I'm totally letting it out. I don't know what you're talking about.
He's told me on many occasions that the reason why he's gained so much weight is because of me. I'm not sure exactly why, and he says he's an athlete, but I've never, God love you.
She's never seen me
I
sweat.
love you, but I've never seen him do anything athletic.
He puts the eat in athlete.
Oh yeah, you got the... You okay? Calf? Calf cramp? Just walk it in. Just walk it in.
Come on, come on!
Got a calf cramp. It's okay, just walk it in slowly.
Brother, lift it up!
Good work.
What's the heart rate? That's too bad. Yeah. Hey, want me to get you a chocolate bar?
The only chance he had was today, and I destroyed him.
Yeah. Too bad you faked the injury.
You want to go shirtless?
No.
You sure?
Yeah.
55 inches.
Is that bad? I don't know what measurements mean, so.
It's quite large, yeah.
Oh, thanks. Wow, aren't you a frick?
Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
Just being honest, it's quite large.
Okay, that's okay. Keep repeating it. This shirt, about a year ago, used to fit. I can get this button up. Forget it. A year ago. This is great. This is exactly where I wanted my career to go.
At the waist, we've got 54 inches.
I'm a square. 6 months, I want to be able to fit into clothes that I used to wear. And I want to feel better. I want to feel a lot better. And fortunately, I don't feel good right now.
I've got 53.5 inches at the hips.
Perfect square.
Or a tube, like a tube.
I'm a tube. 54, 54.
A large sausage. Sorry, man. I'm on a roll. I gotta stop.
Isn't this a great motivator, guys?
Hey, Byron, how about you? You want to be the only guy without the
Can I
shirt
grab
on?
you by the throat first?
52.5 inches.
We had got married 4 years ago, almost 5 years ago, I guess in July, and the wedding wasn't really for us. It was for our families, and then it ended up being fights. So, but when we actually got the pictures developed, I was completely devastated by how I looked, and we never got the film developed. I got one picture developed, which is in my office of her, in her dress, and it's beautiful. Like it blow your mind.
At the waist, we've got 49.75 inches.
I promise you, when I lose the weight, I want to get remarried, and we've talked about that, and I want this to be a marriage for us, and have the family, whoever we want to have here, but this is something for us, and I want to get the best photographer in the city to show off us together as a new beginning to our life. Like, it's going to be incredible.
Oh my God.
We're still overweight. It hasn't worked. We're just kind of exposed. This is the day we get exposed.
But I'm okay with the way I look because I have been for 40 years.
Slow down, slow down. It's like a long time here. Okay, I'll slow down.
I have a fear of vegetables. I'm not sure if anybody knows.
He never eats any vegetables at all.
We're gonna do vegetable fear factor. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that.
Like, if you put down like a cow uterus and a Caesar salad, I actually have to think about it. Yeah. I lost 115 pounds in 9 months, and I know the way I did it before, we could totally do it.
It's just not in their nature to be able to do this. They'll lose the weight. I've seen it done before. But basically, they're going to gang it back because they're both carnivores.
Okay, get out. Okay, good. So, yeah, nice going, yeah.
Three, 2, 1, do it! Oh.
I go on a diet, and the first thing that my wife buys when I go on a diet, these little chewy bears.
Don't forget the chips.
Bags of chips.
The more you can stay relaxed, the better you'll do.
When I'm on the low carb diet, I'm only allowed to eat things in this cupboard, right?
Except for the brown sugar.
Except for the brown sugar. The staple for my diet is you don't just eat the bacon, but you have to rub it in butter to give it that little bit of glisten.
But the funny part is that it actually works.
The diet we're on, basically we eat low carb, high protein meats. If you want to lose an extra pound or two, you just up your bacon intake. Oh, my leg, it's cramping.
It's okay, just stop here. Just stop here. No problem, just stop right here. Just grab the wall. You okay? Can you straighten it out?
I could just keep going and letting my leg keep spasming and getting worse. And
do you need this? Just say you're okay.
Okay, everybody, it's time to do your initial weigh-in.
I've never really known a lesbian, so I think we can become friends. I think it's going to be fun to.
I've got you at 299 pounds.
He's gonna do well. It's because he's so competitive, and he knows that I'm gonna do it. So it'll kill him if I lose weight and he doesn't. So I know he's gonna do it.
300 pounds.
Oh my. So I have a little bet. For every pound we're off, we're gonna pay $100. So if you lose 55 and I lose 50, I owe you $500. So you're gonna have to take out another mortgage.
Yeah, you'll have to call Dad.
The group from Halifax weighing in at 1,411 pounds. Nice.
Next time you're looking at an elevator and you see us.
Run. They don't get our sense of humor.
No.
Like I had a buddy live out there in Alberta, and he was the funniest guy ever, and he completely lost a sense of humor.
I can't wait to see your email.
Well, tonight is taco night.
Okay.
Where'd that go?
What are you looking for?
Nothing. A piece of meat just flew across the room and I don't know where it went. Okay, why is there smoke? You're gonna die.
Bruce and I met about 1.5 years ago. He didn't have a weight problem when I met him. He was about 200 pounds and I thought he looked pretty good. He wasn't too skinny but not too overweight either. Just right.
Health food.
My goodness, we're such terrible cooks. Well, he says he's a good cook, but honestly I don't think so because he doesn't use vegetables. I think to be a good cook you need to use all the food groups, not just meat. What kind of cheese do you want? Orange or white?
Orange or white?
I've never seen him even touch a vegetable. He's still phobic. Should look that up, see if there's a name for that.
Just because potatoes come in the form of chips doesn't mean you can't have it as a side dish. They already have the ketchup built into them.
If I came with a banana at him, he'd run away because he's so afraid. He hates fruits and vegetables so much.
Yeah. I think get fat by sitting around watching people eat.
I want him to be healthy. I want him to, live long. On a physical level, I see Bruce he's got so many good qualities that the weight is just, it's an aside. How many do you want?
All 3.
I know I want to marry Bruce, and I know Bruce wants to marry me. We complement each other well, and I think that he won't get married until he loses the weight.
Want some tips?
Not right now.
It's a food group. The S food group. You know what S stands for? It rhymes with wit.
I love him the same now as when I met him. I think he'll feel better about himself and then about everything once he loses the weight. And then he can marry me.
I think it's around 7 o'clock, and I just crawled out of bed with the bed head and everything to meet Byron to have a quick workout before we go to work today. And yes, did I mention it's a ridiculous hour to go to the gym?
Bruce and I never worked out together. This is part of our new plan to at least work out with each other a couple days a week so we can see how terrible the other person is. Why do I come to the gym with you?
Getting tired, my brother. This is why I don't work out with you.
This is fine. Your teeth are sticking to your lips. I'm 5 minutes ahead of you.
Better catch up.
What level is yours on?
What's yours at?
1. I guess my body's just built for working out more than you.
You fell off. There you go, Mr. Efficient.
Mine automatically stops.
Weird.
Yeah, I was gonna keep going. I'm gonna try something else.
Slim here doesn't really do cardio. He just does weights. So Byron's gonna do something ridiculous, I'm sure, and he's gonna lift probably about 400 pounds over his head or something stupid today, and he won't be able to work out for the rest of the summer. So
I don't know if I can work out with Bruce. We just act crazy the whole time. I can't really get serious. I feel like I have to motivate him sometimes, and I don't have time for that. I need someone to push me.
this is the first time that Byron and I have worked out since we started this whole thing, and I don't think we're gonna do it again. I can't work with him because he's tougher than